everybody, it's day 2 of our Tai Chi for health. We'll start with just warming up the body, just gently swinging your arms from side to side, just to create some movement and chi. Breathe in through your nose and out through your nose. And let's swing the arms backwards and forwards. So this first 10 minutes, well, first 5 or 10 minutes is just to warm up the body. Wake up the limbs. So what I'm doing is gently swinging my arms, softening through the knees. Feet are hip distance apart, toes facing slightly in, outer edge of the feet is parallel. And the breath is nice and easy. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. And then bring your hands onto your waist, and then we just do a gentle swing through the hips. Just exploring movement through the way we spin the hips, moving through that big ball and socket joint, and also exploring the ground beneath us as well, making that connection with our feet down towards the ground. Let's go back round in the other direction, softening through, around and around. And then back to standing, just let your arms drop down the side. Just bring our shoulders up to our ears and then release. Shoulders up to our ears and release. Shoulders up to towards our ears and relax. Bring your hands onto your shoulders and just gently roll forward. So by bringing the hands on the shoulders, you're not putting too much pressure through that shoulder joint. So you're restricting over rolling through the shoulders. So gently bring them forward. There's a slight bend going on in the back as well as we do this. So we're going to bring ourselves forward, bring our hands onto the tops of our legs and slide down towards our knees. Taking your index finger and middle finger just underneath the kneecap, the thumb above the kneecap, and then we'll just circle round. So those where the fingers are acupuncture pressure points. Just applying those tips of the fingers on those 3 points, gently moving around through the soles of feet. So exploring the space beneath us, toes nice and wide. And then back round in the other direction, circling around. And I just want you to drop your chin down towards your chest. Don't bring your head any lower than your heart. And then we're going to slowly curl up through the spine, vertebra by vertebra, as if you were building a Lego tower, brick by brick. And as we raise the head and shoulders, bring the chin level with the floor, bring your hands onto your shoulders, and let's just go backwards this time. So again, keeping the hands on the shoulders so you're not overturning through the shoulders. Breathe in through your nose and breathe out through your mouth. We'll do a little bit of breath work in a minute before we do our Shibashi. So what I want you to do now is to relax the shoulders, bring your arms down by the sides. Breathe in, raise your right hand, look into the palm of your hand as you take your hand up towards the ceiling. And then turning and watching the hand as you bring yourself round, looking over the shoulder. Take your hand just down behind your bottom. So keeping the hips level, we're just twisting through the middle of the spine. And then release, bring your hands back up and back round to the front again. And then we'll do the other hand. Breathe in, raise the hand up, look up into the palm of the hand. So you take your hand round and take that down just behind your bottom as you look over your shoulder. Relax the shoulders, relax your face. Breathe in, bring your arm back up and take them back round to the front. And relax. Just move your head gently to your right shoulder, so you're dropping your right ear down towards your right shoulder. Take your right hand and just gently place it onto your left shoulder, and there's just a gentle touch now down onto that shoulder as you stretch through the side of your neck. So don't go overdo it, just subtle stretch. Breathe in, breathe out, release your hand, raise your head. And then we'll do the other side, taking your left ear down towards your left shoulder. This time take your left hand across. Just gently apply a little bit of pressure down through the shoulder to get a stretch through that neck. And then slowly release, bring your head back up. Bring your chin down towards your chest, lengthening through the back of the neck, and then just gently roll your head from shoulder to shoulder. So you're just drawing a smile across the front of your chest. So you might hear some crunching going on in your neck. Breathe in to the shoulder and breathe out to the other shoulder. Bring your head back forward and then raise your head up. Bring your hands onto your belly. So gentlemen place their left hand on their belly. First ladies with their right hand. Standing in that nice easy stance. Breathe in through your nose and feel the belly extend as you inhale. Breathe out through the mouth and feel the belly just gently drop. So on the inhale, feel the belly rise. You're not forcing it, it's a natural movement. And then breathe out as you gently release. If you think about the mechanics of the breath, as you breathe in and fill the lungs with air, the diaphragm pushes down, which extends the belly. When you breathe out and empty the lungs, the diaphragm's lifting, which creates that space in the belly. That's why you feel that movement here through the belly. So breathe in and breathe out. There's no forcing of the breath. It's a nice, gentle movement. Breathing in and breathing out. So just bringing your consciousness to your breath. Relax your shoulders, relax your face. And when you've established a rhythm to your breath, you release your hands down by your sides. Step out a little bit wider, which is called the Wu-Ji stance. If you're going to ride a horse, you're just dropping your tailbone as if you had a tail, dropping it down between your heels. Outer edge of your feet are nice and level. There's an openness through the front of your body, so creating space from your navel to your sternum. Relax the shoulders, bring your chin up level with the floor. Just tuck it back slightly as if you were doing a double chin like when you were a kid. So you can feel that length through the back of the neck. And then we'll commence the form. So just breathe in, bring your arms up to about shoulder height, and then breathe out and bring your hands down towards the tops of your legs. So there's no touching, just breathe in and breathe out. And both your hands are a mirror image. Inhale for that elevation and lift as if you're being pulled up by the crown of your head, and then breathe out as you feel yourself descending down into your feet. Inhale and exhale. So we're doing 18 movements. This is the first movement of the 18. Second movement is broadening the chest. So breathe in and open the chest. And then breathe out. Bring the hands back towards one another and then down towards the ground. Inhale all the way up. Open the chest, take the arms out to the side. Breathe out through the mouth, bring your hands towards one another and then dropping down towards the ground. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale and exhale. Let's do a couple more of those. Relax your shoulders and just allow the movement to flow freely. Just do one more. Breathe in and breathe out. And then the third movement is dancing with a rainbow. So if you're able to bring your arms all the way up to the ceiling, You don't have to go all the way up the ceiling if you don't want to, or if you've got a pacemaker, you might need to leave your arms a little bit lower. And we're going to gently flow from one side to the other, bringing the hand just above the crown of the head, and just moving from side to side, synchronizing that movement with your breath. Breathe in to your left, breathe out to your right. One more to the other side. Bring your hands out to the sides, palms facing down. Exhale, relax and bring them all the way through, crossing the wrists as you come through, 2 circles. And as we come to the top, we part the clouds and we breathe out as we bring the arms down. Inhale through the nose. Get to the top, a slight pause and breathe out. Inhale through the nose and breathe out through the mouth. Inhale and exhale. And again, breathe in and breathe out. Let's do one more. Inhale, full circle up to the top. As you get to the end of that inhalation, breathe out, bring your arms down to the side. Turn the palms up and just twist. Bring your arm forward. Exhale, gently swing that back arm through to the front. As you do this, you breathe in and you twist to the other side. Keeping those hips forward. Exhale, swing through. Breathe in and you take the other arm back. So the arms look like they're in an L shape. And you swing in the back one through as if you're holding onto a ball and pushing down towards the palms of your hands. And then you move to the other side. Let's have this one as our last one. So bring it through. Bringing both hands in front of the palms facing up. Exhale. Let's do a rowing the boat. So rowing the boat Chinese style. So just imagine that you're on the bow of the boat fishing. And you breathe in and breathe out. So keeping the circle to where it feels comfortable. You don't have to have a full circle like I'm demonstrating. You can create a smaller circle. So just watching your shoulders. Breathe out as you come down for that descending down, and breathe in as you elevate and lift up through the crown of the head. Exhale. And breathe in. Bring your arms back forward, and then we're going to just swing our arm. And as we swing our arm, we take our heel out and just twist. This hand comes just down in front of your bottom. Breathe out, bring your hand down in front, and then breathe in and swap sides. So just imagine you've got a ball. You're pushing the ball down on your exhale. You're swapping, and then breathe in over to your other side. Breathe out, and breathe in. 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 What I want you to do now is to bring both hands down in front of your belly, your dantian, as if you're holding onto a ball, and then breathe in and just twist to the back, and you look up between the palms if you're looking up towards the moon, and then breathe out and breathe in. The Chinese used to practice their Qigong exercises after work in the evening. So this one probably originates from looking up towards the moon after work. So breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, and breathe in. Let's do one on each side. Breathe in, and breathe out. Inhale, and exhale. Bring your hands in towards the side of your waist. Take the elbows back, shoulders relaxed. Let's just gently twist the waist and push the palm forward, and then pull back. So the power and energy is coming through from the shoulder forward into the palm of the hand, and pull back. Exhale, Exhale. And inhale. Exhale, push forward. And then draw back. Breathe out. And breathe in. Now let's just push this hand over to the side. And then turn the hand, so we've actually twisted our body round. Bring the top hand, the leading hand, just in front of the face, the other hand just in front of your dantian and your belly, just 3 fingers down below your navel. And then we're going to breathe in and just gently move the torso so the arms stay still. It's just the body that moves. Now, on the end of your breath, there's a pause, you change hands, and then you continue moving to the other side. So this one is playing with the clouds. You imagine that both your hands are clouds in the sky. Breathe in and breathe out. So you're synchronizing the movement with your breath. Let's do one more to the other side. And I'm going to turn ourselves into the bow stance. So your legs stay wide, but you just turn one foot out wide. And I'm going to turn our torso round to our thigh and scoop up the C and then take it over the top of your head. So as you do this, you come back into your back leg, you raise your toes, you're using your dorsal flexion. Breathe out, you hinge forward into the front foot, and then breathe in as you take back over the top of your head. So breathe out. So again, if you're unable to move too largely in this, you want to keep it soft, you want to keep it low. Don't bring your head down any lower than your heart. Breathe out and breathe in. Let's do one more on this side, so we're going to do an equal number on the other side. So as you come round and transition, keep the legs wide, you bring this foot back parallel, turn the other foot out, scoop up the C, and then take it over the top of your head. So still working with that dorsal flexion of the foot if you can. You're bringing your weight backwards and forwards. And this rocking movement is really good for aiding digestion. So breathe out. So the benefits of doing this Shibashi are quite threefold. It's really good for balance. The breathing is good for any breathing problems, asthma. And this also, by using your breath and using movement, you enable the blood pressure to lower as well. Come back round, keeping the legs wide, transition over to the left side, so open your foot out, and then push forward. I don't really know by actually looking at the video which is left and right, so I'm just going to say from one side to the other. So breathe out and breathe in. Exhale and inhale. Pushing the waves away, drawing them back. Let's do one more. And then we change over to the other side, so keep those legs wide, take the other foot out, push forward. So it's fluidity in the movement. Breathe out and breathe in. Breathe out and breathe in. Breathe out and breathe in. Breathe out. Let's do one more. And then we go back over to the other side, still in that bow stance, so opening out the other foot. This time we're going to open and close our arms if they were wings of a dove. Breathe in and open, still rocking. Breathe out forward. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale and exhale. Breathe in and breathe out. Let's do one more. Inhale, exhale. Let's come round to the other side. Last one in this bow stance. There's a few more to go after this. Breathe out and breathe in. Relax the shoulders, keep the elbows soft. The movement stays flowing. The tension unravels through the body as you use your breath. Breathe out and breathe in. And then we come round to the front, still in that wide stance. Bring your hands in towards your waist, take your elbows back, shoulders nice and open. Sitting down, exhale, push forward, and then breathe in. Breathe out, and breathe in. Breathe out, and breathe in. Breathe out, and breathe in. Do one more on each side. Exhale, and inhale. Exhale, and inhale. Let's bring the hands down by your side, relax through the shoulders. I'm going to fly with the wild geese. You're going to breathe in and elevate. If you can't elevate onto the toes, it doesn't matter. Stay with your feet flat on the ground. Just have that intention of elevating and lifting through the crown of the head as we fly with the wild geese. Breathe in so the arms don't come any higher than the shoulders. Feel that elevation. And then breathe out and just gently descend back into your feet. We'll do a couple more. Breathe in, lift, and breathe out. And inhale. And exhale. That's the last one. And then we're going to do the spinning wheel. So you take your hands, both hands, and breathe in. Above the heart. 3 one way. And then 3 the other one. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale. And exhale. Breathe in. And breathe out. And release. And the next movement, you need to bring your legs in a little bit narrower. So bring them hip distance apart. And we're going to bring the opposite knee with the opposite hands. You breathe in as you step up and then push down. Breathe in, step up and push down. So it's bouncing the ball. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Breathe in and breathe out. One more. Inhale and exhale. Take your feet back into that wide stance. Scoop up the energy from the dantian, from the belly, up towards the heart, and then push down. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Breathe in through the nose. So this is the last movement of our Shibashi, our conclusion to our Qigong. And breathe out. Bring your hands down so they're just in front of your lap. And just let yourself go. Feeling sensation through your fingertips, through the palms of the hands. That's your chi, your energy that you've created through those 18 movements. Let's use that energy to wake up the organs in the body. So we'll do a 5-organ movement. So I want you to breathe in, bring the backs of your hands towards you, and as you bring them up through the central meridian, the heart meridian and the lung meridian, and then breathe out and take your arms around. So you bring your hands back to back, they're not touching, just breathing up towards your heart, and then breathe out as you open out. So when we work with our lung, when we open the lung meridian, we're also working with our emotion of grief. And also as well with our emotion of inspiration. And the Chinese element that is associated with the lung meridian is metal. So just follow the breathing. Always an inhale on that S coming up, and then breathing out as you come wide. Let's do one more. Breathe in. And breathe out. Relax the shoulders. Bring your hands down. Just let yourself go. The next organs we'll work on with the stomach and spleen. So bringing your index finger and thumb together to make a little diamond shape. Relax the shoulders, soften the elbows, and look down towards that space. And then we're just going to move the torso, so keep the hands here. You're going to breathe in, gently move over to the side, and you're gazing continuously down into that diamond shape as you move from side to side. So we're working on the stomach and spleen meridian, energy channel. Use your breath, breathe in through your nose, breathe out through your mouth. So when we work with our stomach and spleen, we work with our emotion of worry. And we also work with the Chinese element of earth. Let's do one more to each side. Inhale and exhale. Come back round to the front and just let your hands drop. Relax your shoulders, relax your hands. You're going to do the next organ that follows from there is the liver. So we're going to work through the wrist movements here. So one hand is pushing down, one hand's up. And we can just gently twist through the wrists. I'm going to breathe in. Now I usually teach this in my class. So breathe in for a count of 3 and move the hands 3. And then breathe out for a count of 3. So inhale for 3. And breathe out for 3. Inhale. And exhale. So we're working on our liver meridian. Also working with our emotion of anger. So probably where the saying comes when someone is quite angry, they're liverish. Breathing in and breathing out. And when we work with our liver, we work with the Chinese element of wood. Breathing in and breathing out. And release. Just let those hands go, relax your shoulders. We're going to work with the kidneys now. So we've got 2 kidneys, so starting with the first kidney, taking the back of the hand to the back of your hip where your kidneys are inside the body. So soften through your knee that's out the side, and we just gently move the other arm round, so creating movement with the chi. We're also creating a circuit, keeping the hand in contact with the back of your hips. So if you're sitting on your chair, you've still got that contact with your kidneys. So when we work with our kidneys, we work with our emotion of fear. We've got 2 kidneys, so we'll do the other side. So just one more circle through here, and then release, and then over to the other side. Taking the other hand to the back of the other hip, and starting to rotate and create movement through the front of the body with your other hand. So when we work with the kidney meridians, we will also work on the Chinese element of water. Breathe in and breathe out. And come back round to the front. So after the kidneys, we work with the heart. This one's a little bit of a coordination challenge here. So we have one hand just above the crown of the head, the other hand just in front of your dantian. So working on that heart meridian, which is the same as the liver meridian, so you just gently bring the hand up like a snaky movement up through, and as you're doing that, the other hand is cascading out from the top of your head. So exhale, bring the other hand up through, and feel that cascading feeling, as if it's a fountain through the top of your head. So with the breathing, we breathe in on that one direction with one hand, and bring the hand back round, and then breathe out as you bring the other hand up through into the top of your head. So when we work on the heart meridian, we're working with our emotion of joy, and we're also working with the Chinese element of fire. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale and exhale. And release. Bring your hands back onto your belly. And now we'll change the orientation of our breath to just breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. So allowing the breath to quieten down, to become a little bit more subtle, not so strong. Feeling the belly rise as you inhale, and feeling the belly gently drop as you exhale. We're going to finish off our little Tai Chi session with a 5-finger Qigong. So what I want you to do is to grab a chair and sit on your chair, obviously. Bring your hands to the very top of your thighs. Close your eyes and just gaze at something in front of you. I'll just turn the music down a little bit, it's a little bit too loud actually. Just want you to bring your awareness to your breath, so you're consciously aware of your inhale and exhale. So we're going to do a little 5-finger Qigong. So just want you to press gently your index finger and your thumb together. So they're not forced, they're just gently touching. And just breathe in for a count of 3. And then breathe out for a count of 4. So you can close your eyes and just follow my instruction. Breathe in for 3. And breathe out for 4. Inhale for 3. Exhale for 4. And just continue counting your breath in for 3 and out for 4. Release your fingers and relax your hands. And now increase your exhale to a count of 5. Breathing in for 3, breathing out for a count of 5. Inhale for 3, exhale for 5. Continue counting your breath in for 3 and out for 5. Breathing in and breathing out. And now bring your middle finger and thumb together. Increasing your inhale now to a count of 4. Breathing out for 5. Breathing in for a count of 4. Breathing out for a count of 5. Inhale for 4. Exhale for 5. Continue counting your breath in for 4 and out for 5. Release your fingers and relax your hands. Extending your exhale now to a count of 6. Breathing in for 4. Breathing out for a count of 6. Inhale for 4. Exhale for 6. Just continue counting your breath in and counting your breath out. And now place your ring finger and your thumb together. And we'll start to count backwards. So I want you to reduce your exhale now to a count of 5. So breathing in for 4 and breathing out for 5. Inhale for 4. Exhale for 5. Continue counting your breath in for 4 and out for 5. Release your fingers, relax your hands, reducing your Inhale now to a count of 3. We're still breathing out for 5. Inhale for 3. Exhale for 5. Breathing in for 3. Breathing out for 5. Continue counting your breath. And then coming to where we started, bringing the little finger and the thumb together. So we're going to breathe in for 3 now and breathing out for 4. So coming back to the start of our 5-finger Qigong, ending on that count, breathing in for 3, breathing out for a count of 4. Inhale for 3, exhale for 4. Breathing in for 3, breathing out for 4. Continue counting your breath in and counting your breath out. Release your fingers, relax your hands, and release that technique now. So just coming back to a nice, quiet, steady breath. Breathing in through your nose, out through your nose, feeling the lift and fall of your belly. Close your eyes. Just sit quietly. Bring a softness to the crown of your head. Softness around the skin of your eyes. Soften your mouth, your shoulders. And feel the mind quieting the body down as you sink deeper into your chair. Feel the backs of the hands in contact with your thighs. Feel feet in contact with the ground. Just let yourself go. Bring your awareness to the sounds around you. And just tune in with awareness to those sounds. Take your awareness to the sounds that you can hear inside your body. The sound of your own breath. The sound of your heartbeat. Maybe the sound of your digestive system. Just tuning in with awareness to those sounds inside your body. Just relax. Completely let go. Leaving that awareness of sound now and come back to your physical body. Being aware of where your body is in contact with the chair. Feel your shoulder blades in contact with the back of the seat. Softness down through your spine. Feel your bottom contact with the seat of the chair. And just allow your bottom just to release and let go as if it was sinking down, spreading. As if you were going to sit down on the ground. Melting down through the support of the chair, just making that connection with the ground, and just relax. Bring your awareness to the front of the body, to the space in front of your body. Bring your awareness to the movement that the breath creates through the front of the body. The movement through your chest, through your diaphragm, through your abdomen. Feel that movement through your arms and legs as the whole body is in rhythm with your breath. Breathe in through your nose, breathe out through your nose. Just let yourself go. Leaving that awareness of your physical body and coming back to your breath. Feel the space, your breath. Feel the path of your breath. Feel yourself letting go on every exhale, unraveling that tension, allowing yourself just to let go. Close those eyes. Relax the whole of your arms, the whole of your legs, the whole back of your body relax. The whole front of your body relax. The whole of your head. The whole body relax. The whole body relax. The whole body relax. Just remain quiet and still now, and I'll count you out of your relaxation. Just remaining still and quiet for a couple more moments. Just relax. 5. Start to bring your awareness back to your chair. 4. Bring your awareness back to your breath. 3. Bring your awareness to your physical body. Start to just bring some movement into your fingers and your toes. 2. Prepare to open your eyes, being aware of the surroundings. And 1. Open your eyes. Thank you for listening to my Tai Chi, or listening and watching my video. And we'll be back tomorrow at 10 o'clock. Thank you so much. Bye everybody. Love you.